If you're watching this right now, it probably means your Pi is sitting quietly in your wallet, doing absolutely nothing. You've been staring at those numbers for months or even years, wondering whether all that tapping was worth your time or if this whole project was just another digital dream that never wakes up. I get it. So many people feel the exact same way. The excitement has faded, the searches have dropped, and a lot of pioneers are losing motivation faster than ever. But here's the part almost no one is openly talking about: everything comes down to one single event that could either turn Pi into something real or pull the plug on it for good. And the truth is, the risks surrounding that event are much bigger than what most people realize. Today I'm laying everything on the table: no hype, no exaggerated promises, just the reality of what's happening and what it actually means for your coins. And if you want updates that go deeper than what I can share here, check the Telegram and Facebook links in the description. I'm dropping details there that you won't find anywhere else. Pi Network is standing at a turning point. The open mainnet is the gatekeeper that will decide whether the Pi in your wallet becomes real money or fades into digital dust. Behind the scenes, there are issues that many creators avoid because they don't want backlash. There's volatility waiting to explode the moment Pi becomes publicly tradable. There's regulatory pressure building quietly. There are privacy trade-offs that most users never fully understood. And the silence from the team, at the exact moment people need answers, might be the biggest warning sign yet. I want to explain this in a way that connects with you, so let me tell you about my friend Alex. His journey mirrors what millions of pioneers went through. Years ago, he started tapping that button every day, building up thousands of Pi coins with almost no effort. No mining rigs, no electricity bill spikes, no crypto knowledge, just a simple daily action. I remember telling him it was pointless and refusing to join. Today he has a balance that looks impressive on the screen, but the painful truth is he still has no idea if those coins hold any value whatsoever. And that's the Pi paradox. You did everything right, you followed every step, you stayed active, but the big question remains unanswered: will it ever matter? More than 60 million people joined this project. The founders, who came from Stanford, designed a system where your phone wasn't really mining anything. There was no intense computation happening, no heavy energy usage. You were basically proving you were a real human and that you were actively participating. So instead of mining, it became a distribution strategy, a way to spread coins without barriers. Critics said it was brilliant marketing. Others said it was pointless. Some people worried about their data. Many believed it would be the next big thing. Whatever side you're on, you can't deny the result: Pi became one of the most widely distributed digital assets ever created. People often ask when mining ends, but the reality is that Pi doesn't even have a strict end date. There's a target of tens of billions of total coins, and a halving model that slowly reduces how much you earn over time. Mining could technically extend for decades, but the easy phase is long gone. What matters now isn't the number of coins you can get, it's whether those coins will ever be usable in the real world. And speaking of value, we need to address that viral joke about Pi being worth $314,159. That number was never real. It was a meme that spread far beyond what anyone expected. Pi has no official price because it's not listed on public exchanges yet. Any value you see online comes from person-to-person trades, not real markets. Some analysts think Pi could eventually reach a few dollars if everything goes perfectly. Others think it will never get off the ground. The truth is that nobody knows, so treat every price claim as entertainment until the mainnet opens. Everything leads back to the open mainnet. Right now, Pi lives inside a closed ecosystem where the value is theoretical. It can't be traded freely, it can't circulate globally, and its true demand is impossible to measure. The open mainnet is the moment all of that changes. It's the point where Pi becomes a real cryptocurrency. But here's the uncomfortable reality people avoid: the moment Pi hits exchanges, the price could move in extreme directions. Millions of users might rush to sell their coins immediately. When a huge supply hits a market at once, prices can drop instantly. On the other hand, if demand spikes, the price could shoot up before correcting. Either scenario is chaotic. And from that moment on, the project will face government scrutiny. Regulators will demand clarity about compliance, data handling, security, and legitimacy. If the mainnet gets delayed again or launches poorly, Pi could lose the last bit of credibility it has left. The community is already on edge. Another disappointment could be devastating. Even the token distribution, which appears fair on paper, doesn't guarantee success. Most of the supply goes to users, some goes to the team over time, and the rest is for ecosystem growth and liquidity pools. But distribution means nothing without execution. What matters is how the project handles utility, demand, real-world use, and public trust. There's also the part many people never talk about openly. Pi might be free, but your data is the real cost. The app asks for permissions. It displays ads. And if you want to move your coins to the mainnet, you must complete KYC, providing government IDs, selfies, and sensitive personal information. There's no evidence that Pi is misusing data, but anytime you upload personal documents, there's always a risk. You're weighing privacy against potential future value, and everyone has to make that decision for themselves. So is Pi the next big revolution or just another inflated idea? Honestly, nobody can say with certainty. The potential upside is huge: free access to digital currency, a massive global community, a new kind of crypto adoption model. But the risks are just as real. The coins might never be worth anything. The mainnet might underperform. Your data might be exposed. It's a gamble with time, not with money. My honest opinion? If you already have Pi, there's no reason to quit now. You've invested years into tapping, even if it was only a few seconds a day. Giving up now guarantees you get nothing. Staying the course only costs patience. But keep your expectations grounded. Don't expect to get rich. Don't expect life-changing money. Focus on the reality. Pi is an experiment, and experiments don't always end with big rewards. I admire what Pi tried to do, bringing crypto to people who would never have had access otherwise. That's meaningful. But the lack of transparency, the long waiting, the silence during important moments, those things hurt trust. And trust is everything in the crypto world. My prediction is simple: Pi may eventually find moderate success, perhaps reaching a value that gives people a little reward for their time. But it's unlikely to create millionaires. And if it fails completely, at least you didn't invest your savings. The best approach is to keep your Pi, but free your mind from constantly worrying about it. Don't check the app every day expecting a miracle. Focus on building real skills, earning real money, and living your life. If Pi ever explodes in popularity, trust me, you won't miss it. Everyone online will be talking about it. The news, social media, crypto influencers, even people who never cared about digital currency will suddenly be experts. And if Pi fades away quietly, then you lose nothing. You took a chance with a few seconds of tapping each day. That's a tiny cost for something that had the potential to become valuable. If this breakdown helped you put things into perspective, hit the like button so more people can understand the truth without the hype. It actually helps the channel more than you think, and it allows me to keep creating honest, balanced updates instead of clickbait. Tell me in the comments whether you're still holding your Pi or if you've already walked away. I read through them because I want to understand where the community stands now. And before you go, make sure you subscribe. I'm covering every major update, every delay, every shift in direction, and every breakthrough, so you'll always know what's real and what's noise. Follow my Telegram and Facebook pages in the description for daily insights and early updates. The Pi story isn't finished yet. But the outcome depends on decisions being made right now. Stay informed, stay grounded, and make your choices based on facts, not fear, not hype, and not empty promises. Whatever direction Pi takes next, we'll navigate it together. Take care.